What's up, guys? This is Braden from SayWeCanFly, and you are watching Sofa King Cool.
Alright, sitting here with Braden, so we think we can fly. How you doing, man?
Good, man. Just been hanging out. Almost slept past my set today.
Really?
Yeah.
It's gotta be rough, though, because you never know what time you are, so it's...
Yeah, it's different every morning, so my route calls me and tells me.
Did you have the early set?
Yeah, I played first today in the acoustic tent, so... Yeah, but it was fun. I love coming to New York. It's always like one of my favorite places to play. So.
We're from Canada, right? So you're right over there?
Yeah, it's not very far. It's nice to be getting closer to home, kind of miss it a little bit.
It's gotta be cool. I mean, when you're this close, do you have anybody to come out to see it? Like, you know, where he's gonna be here, let's go.
Yeah, man. It's always like familiar faces. Like the closer I get to this area, it's always nice. Because I've toured the East Coast more than anything.
Right.
So it's a good feeling from back here.
That's cool. Real cool. Man. So besides that, how's the tour been going on in general? I mean, I know, like, there's definitely been some beef that's been going on. I mean, we had a band here earlier.
Yeah. I stay away from all that stuff, and I'm not really even aware of what's going on with the drama, you know. But for me, it's you know, my focus has just been like making friends and meeting people. And if somebody doesn't like me, just stay away from them. You know what I mean? But I mean, it's been cool, man. Like everyone has been pretty nice so far that I've met.
That's cool.
All the kids that come to the shows are incredibly supportive. So.
Right.
Yeah.
You definitely know who I'm talking about, though.
I definitely know who you're talking about. I just like not really following the situation.
Because they were quick to, you know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know if you want to give your side or not.
Well, actually, there could be a couple things you're talking about, so I'm not maybe entirely sure which one it is. But I mean, if you
there's that much back there, right?
Well, I mean, if you want to like bring it up, I'm cool with giving my opinion on whatever it is.
Well, let's hear from your side, then.
Well, which situation is it exactly? Just so I know.
So it's gonna break down when there's that many. All right,
Is it all like the social media crazy stuff that happened with like some of the YouTuber people?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, regardless of who it is, I think you know, it's wrong to do that kind of stuff. But at the same time, I think you know, it's crazy to see you know, somebody says it and then all these kids flock to it and start making this person out to be, you know, not a human being anymore. And I think, you know, no matter who it is, no matter what they did, it's sad to see that. And, you know, I know a couple of the people that were involved in that, and, you know, to know what they go through is, like, very, very sad.
Right.
So, you know, I think everyone, you know, messes up. Some people just get caught. And, you know, I'm not saying it's right, but at the same time, it makes me very sad to see people start pointing fingers and, you know, stepping on them and kicking them when they're down. And that's kind of what I focus on is, like, I wish people didn't attack them, you know?
No, definitely, definitely.
It makes me sad for sure.
But with this day and age, though, you know what I mean, with the social media, everyone has a voice, even if they would never have that voice in real life, you know what I mean?
Yep, it just gets blown so out of proportion, I think, too, and people don't even know really what happened for real, you know? It's just, you read something and then you believe it.
But you want to say what really happened and just get it out?
Well, no, I mean, I just mean in general, like, I think people, like, assume a lot, and they'll see, you know, a comment, and then assume, oh, this person's a rapist, this person's a pedophile, whatever, and it's like, well, no, you know, really, it might not have been that extreme, but it's just, you know, people start, I don't know, man, laying them out, and it just makes me sad, so.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
On the plus side, though, I mean, you guys just had a release that came out January, and then the One So Well, you did a re-release, right?
Yeah, I did like a deluxe edition. So I recorded my first full-length album, I put it out in January, and then did the deluxe edition in June just to have more content for Warped Tour. And so, yeah, still playing those songs, and kids are singing them. It's been fun.
It's gotta be cool, you know what I mean? And especially for, like, you know, for you being the acoustic, you're by yourself, you know what I mean? So when they come out and they're here to see you, you know they're here to see you, you know?
And it's great, yeah. I just always think back, you know, when I was, like, sitting in my bedroom, just playing songs, like, you know, posting them on YouTube and just, like, wishing I could get out of my town. And you know, everyone who supported me have allowed me to do that. So, you know, every time I play a show and, like, see people that are singing the songs, it really just, like, it's such an honor because that's what I always wanted to do, and I couldn't do it without those kids, you know? Mm-hmm. So, it is really cool.
Now, let me ask you this. When you go back to your hometown, there's always got to be an asshole, so to speak. You know what I mean? The one dude that was always in the back of your mind, you're like, you know, one of these days, I'm gonna be somebody. Now that you really are, you know what I mean? I mean, do you see him at your show? Do you see him?
Man, a lot of the kids there, you know, and I love my hometown, and the little, you know, music scene is really nice, and it's kind of, But a lot of the kids, I think, really wish they could have gotten out, and a lot of them just didn't try, so they don't, they hate on me because I actually tried and got out. But I mean, everyone, they'll say stuff on the internet and they'll say stuff to other people, but they never say it to my face, Yeah, I just think a lot of the kids there are kind of like, butthurt because they wish they could be touring and stuff, but it's like it takes work to do that. You can't just like wish you can do it and then have it happen, It's the only thing I've worked on for the last 6 years of my life, and yeah, so. But everyone's pretty cool, But I have, the odd person who I hear doesn't like me very much, so usually I'll just like see him on the street and try to.
What caused that though, man? What do you think caused that?
I don't know, man. I like, it's sometimes people I don't even know and I've never talked to, and people I just hear, oh, like, Braden's an asshole, Braden, this and that, and it's like, I think it's just, I want to say like maybe jealousy or something, just like creating that view of me, which isn't actually true.
So these are bands that are definitely beneath you then?
Well, no, I just mean like people in my music scene in my home. Like my town is like super tiny. So it's a lot of just like the kids who go to the shows and stuff, It's not even like the bands, but yeah, I don't know, man, it's weird.
Fuck them, you know what I mean?
Exactly, man. You kind of have to say that at a point,
For sure.
Yeah.
But what the best thing is though, you got to think of it like this. When you see that hate and you see that bullshit, you're on their mind, man. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
They took the time to go out and tweet about you and like fucking Facebooked or whatever bullshit's out that day.
Totally, man.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah,
You're eating their, I'm sure you ain't thinking about, what the fuck is Joe doing? Remember that cock in high school that I didn't like?
Exactly.
What's fucking Joe doing today? Pumping gas or flipping burgers? Nah, you ain't thinking about that.
Dude,
fuck.
exactly, man. And yeah, that's the thing, man. It's like, for a long time I did struggle with like when people would, say negative things about me. I was very insecure and I took it to heart, but I kind of learned that you can't read into it because there's always going to be people who do that. And some of the best advice I ever got was don't believe the hype, whether it's good or bad. So just don't read into it even if it's positive. Just keep doing your thing. And that's, the more I block it out, the easier it is for me to just keep going.
For sure.
Keep my confidence and whatever. So.
Now, speaking of keep going, man, I'm sure after this wraps up, you're going to keep on going. What's next for you?
I'm working on setting up a whole bunch of touring starting in September, and then I'm hoping to just be on the road most of the year.
Now, how's the tour go for you besides this? You're the acoustic here. Are you just straight acoustic all the way through? Just you?
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
I might.
It's going to be a little hard, though, on the road, though. Is that hard for you when you're doing, actual touring? I'm sure, you got production and shit that's, that's going to be with you, but...
No, it's easy, man. It's just, I take out my merch guys. Sometimes my manager comes out. It's just a couple of us who rent a van, put our merch in the van, and just roll around. It's pretty easy. For a while, when I opened for bigger bands or full bands, I would kind of get a little bummed out because it's a little lonely up there sometimes, but I've really come to enjoy it a lot. So I'm sure I'm going to mess around with full band stuff in the future. So just enjoying the acoustic thing now.
Cool.
Yeah.
So people want to follow up, they want to know about that tour, all that shit, man, social media, right?
Yeah, man, Twitter, SayWeCanFly, Facebook, SayWeCanFly. Pretty much everything is SayWeCanFly.
You got an actual website or no?
I'm working on building it right now. I have a shitty one up right now. It's SayWeCanFly.net. But
do you even really need one this day and age, though?
No, that's the thing, man. It's
between all the social media and all that, who gives a fuck? Exactly. What are they going to go to one point and you're going to be like, oh, well, I just tweeted this. What are you going to put that on? You know what I mean?
Exactly, man. Yeah. So I think people just ignore that and go to my social media. So, but yeah, Twitter.
But the main question then, if they want to buy shit, where do they go?
iTunes or Spotify. Or no, not Spotify. iTunes. I have all my songs on there. Pretty much any internet, store like Amazon, Google Play, and then my merchandise is SayWeCanFly.merchnow.com. So you can get shirts and beanies and all that cool stuff.
Cool, man. Definitely. Yeah. All right, dude. I appreciate your time.
Of course, man. No problem. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Sweet.